Imagine owning your own Florida home, free and clear, no annual property tax bills. Sounds like a dream. Well, Governor Ron DeSantis says it's possible. Welcome back. I'm Harry, a real estate appraiser with over 2 decades of experience. And today, we're unpacking Governor DeSantis' bold plan to eliminate property taxes in Florida. We'll break down the proposal, its potential impacts, why appraisers are key to making it fair and effective. So let's dive in. Earlier this year, Governor DeSantis proposed a two-pronged approach to property tax relief. First, a one-time $1,000 rebate for over 5 million of Florida's homestead properties, potentially funded by redirecting a proposed $5 billion sales tax cut. If approved, Floridians could realize the savings by December of 2025. Second, and this is the big one, he's pushing for a constitutional amendment on the 2026 ballot to eliminate property taxes entirely, a move that requires 60% of the voters' approval. But that won't come into effect until early of 2027, even if the people pass a referendum in the state of Florida. Oddly enough, Governor DeSantis vetoed a $1 million study on the impact of eliminating property taxes, arguing the state already knows what's needed, saying, quote, relief now and long-term reform, unquote. So furthermore, Governor DeSantis argues property taxes act like rent to the government, undermining true home ownership. I would be remiss not to mention the fact that eliminating them would make Florida the only state throughout the union without both income and property taxes, potentially boosting its appeal as a low tax haven. Even real estate experts like Bill Gutman of Continuum Realty predict a buyer's boom with more families and businesses drawn to Florida's affordability. DeSantis suggests state surpluses and efficiencies, like his DOGE initiative, could offset losses without raising other taxes. But critics warn that this plan has big risks. Property taxes generate up to $55 billion annually, funding up to 60% of school budgets, plus other public safety services like police, fire, and infrastructure. Replacing this revenue could mean doubling the state sales tax from 6% to 12%, hitting lower income households hardest since they spend a larger share of income on essentials like groceries and utilities. Moreover, local governments could lose fiscal autonomy, relying on state handouts that may not keep up with their needs. Rural counties with lower tax bases could face deeper cuts than urban areas like Miami-Dade. As a former Palm Bay City Council member, I understand the concerns of local government officials and the demand that especially a growing population has on public safety and infrastructure like roads and sewer. But I also know that there are other ways of funding local needs served by government other than sales taxes, such as service-related directed fees paid by consumers and impact fees paid by developers as well as builders. Moreover, whereas property taxes involves the ad valorem part of your tax bill, ad valorem meaning according to value, there is still the non-ad valorem part of the property tax bill, also known as special assessments, that can be used by local government to fund most local government needs. So now, taking off both the realtor and government hats and understanding both of those points of views, I want to speak objectively. As a fee appraiser, I work independently, one property at a time. I don't work for the county tax office. I'm not part of the mass appraisal system that assigns values to thousands of homes at once. I'm hired by buyers, lenders, investors, attorneys, and sometimes even homeowners who want to know what a property is really worth today in the open market. If Florida moves to eliminate property taxes or shifts to things like rebate checks or targeted tax relief based on home values, you're still going to need accurate, fair valuation. That's where appraisers like myself come in. So let's say you're an investor renovating a fixer-upper for sale, a buyer trying to understand whether you're getting a good deal, a builder or developer evaluating land for new construction, or a real estate agent working to price a listing competitively. A fee appraiser, that is a real estate appraiser, provides an unbiased, fact-based analysis to guide your decision. No algorithms, no mass models, just boots on the ground inspecting homes, reviewing comps, and giving you clarity when it matters most. If Florida's tax structure changes, our role will not shrink. In fact, it may grow even more. Accurate property values will be more important than ever. Now, as of recording this video, Governor DeSantis remains committed, pushing for voter approval to phase out property taxes. But House Speaker Daniel Perez and others urge caution, citing the need for detailed funding plans. This isn't just a tax debate, it's a game changer for Florida's future. As a real estate appraiser, I'm here to give you the clear values you need to thrive in this change. Here's how you can act. Reach out to a fee appraiser to understand your home value in this shifting market. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of this plan? And don't forget, subscribe to this video and the RVN newsletter to keep up with Florida's real estate evolution. As always, thanks for watching and for staying engaged.